Muy buenas tardes a todos. Estamos en nuestro capítulo número 18 de Division 2. En el último capítulo terminamos la primera parte del juego. Bueno, vamos a pasar al mapa. Y como pueden ver, ya estamos en la categoría del mundo 3. Vamos a quitar esto. Ya pasamos ahorita a lo que es otra vez nuestra fortaleza 1, fortaleza 2. Y eso nos permite brincarnos al mundo 3. Ahorita sería terminar Capitolio. Y aquí tenemos también lo que es el Cuencatidal Fortaleza Restringida. Pero yo creo que llegó el momento antes de terminar y llegar hasta el mundo 5, que es el último. Pasar a lo que es nuestra expansión, Señores de la Guerra de Nueva York. Mientras tanto, pues limpiamos otra vez el mapa. Cada vez la cosa se puso más difícil. Si se fijan, descubrimos aquí también lo que es la Universidad de Kenley. Aquí en el mapa apareció lo que es... A ver, voy a quitar esto. Okay, en el mapa apareció otro punto amarillo, otro helicóptero, piloto dice. Este es el que nos lleva a otras misiones como este tipo aquí. ¿Sale? Pasé tantito tiempo para allá, pero creo que mi nivel de personaje no era lo suficientemente alto para poder pasarlo bien. Batallé mucho y realmente pasé más tiempo liquidado que progresando, así que me regresé. Y pues vamos por nuestra expansión, limpiamos nuestro menú de cosas que no ocupamos por lo pronto, mejoramos nuestro armamento, etcétera, etcétera. Entonces, vámonos para allá, Señores de la Guerra de Nueva York. Este será el seguimiento del juego. No sé qué tan largo será este capítulo ni esta expansión. Vamos a ver cómo nos está yendo, ¿sale? Vámonos para allá, señores. Vamos al helicóptero y adelante. Como pueden ver, aquí está este piloto. Bueno, allá, si se fijan, allá está el otro. Aquí está el otro helicóptero, el que nos lleva a otras misiones secundarias. Y aquí tenemos nuestra expansión. Hasta terminar la expansión no vamos a poder regresar, creo, aquí al Washington. Pero vámonos para allá. Hablar con el piloto.
Hope you're ready to go to New York.
Embárcate en la cacería de Aaron Kinner, en el centro de Manhattan, y lleva a tu personaje del nivel 30 al 40. Potenciar el personaje. Tu agente no ha alcanzado el nivel 30 en la categoría del mundo 5, por lo que puedes volver al juego y seguir jugando, o transferirte directamente y potenciarlo. Al potenciar el personaje completas automáticamente la campaña de los niveles primero al 30 y la progresión de categorías del mundo. Si eres nuevo en The Division, es recomendable que progreses al menos hasta el nivel 30 antes de transferirte. Ten en cuenta que hay logros que no se pueden desbloquear con un personaje potenciado. Transferir a la expansión. Cuando te transfieres a Nueva York, tu grupo se disuelve y no podrás regresar a Washington hasta que no completes la campaña de Nueva York. Durante la campaña de Nueva York, algunas actividades serán inaccesibles temporalmente. Advertencia: no tendrás acceso a ese personaje en las plataformas en las que no dispongas de la expansión Señores de la Guerra de Nueva York. Bueno, vámonos para allá.
After the green poison outbreak, we worked tirelessly to stabilize the country. The division was on the brink of collapse. Agents were called to DC to try and stave off a civil war. Deadly factions roamed the streets and vied for control of the nation's capital. Hyenas, opportunists who exploit the weak and vulnerable. Outcasts, green poison survivors seeking retribution from a society that abandoned them. And the true sons, mutineers and deserters guilty of war crimes. Alongside brave civilians, we fought to stabilize DC and took back the city. But we couldn't defeat the power of corruption. Military contractors known as Black Tusk invaded and tried to undo everything we had accomplished. We stood our ground, and with the odds stacked against us, we pushed them back. There are still dangers out there. It's up to us to remember what we are fighting for.
The division have suffered heavy casualties at City Hall. We believe it was a targeted strike. Isaac has identified an unknown biological compound. It's fast-acting and lethal. We've never seen anything like it before. New York has requested support from agents all over the East Coast. We need to help them. Fela will be our point of contact.
This is Cardinal 1. Requesting clearance to land. Cardinal 1 to base, I repeat. Requesting clearance to land.
Agent Lau, we need to set this bird down. We clear? Lau, do you copy? Fuck, we need to get down there.
Bueno, llegamos a Nueva York.
Move! Get to cover! Reloading!
I extracted some of the survivors, but there are still people trapped inside the
Tenemos
building.
que llegar al
Be careful.
ayuntamiento.
We got hit with a bioweapon. Masks on at all times.
Follow me. We've got to get up there.
Ok. No podemos cambiar el arma. 10, 12. Este es un rifle de asalto superior. Ok, nos agregaron ciertas armas cuales no hemos tenido en nuestro inventario, como la que estamos equipando ahorita. Muy bien, bueno, vámonos con esto.
I'll send help as soon as I can.
Estamos agarrando un equipamiento nuevo.
Follow me.
Tenemos que seguir a nuestra compañera. Ok, ya estamos aquí.
Unknown biological compound. Entering contaminated area.
This is bad. Isaac's readings are off the charts. Sweep the building and keep an eye out for survivors. We need to get down there. Come on! Lau, we've reached City Hall. I'm with the survivors.
The Haven settlement is sending medics. Make sure the area is secure before they arrive.
Shit. It's gotta be Riker coming into the basement. Agent, cover us while I get these people out.
Keep your mask on. I can barely breathe in this thing. Dragoff said you want to live? Keep your fucking mask on.
Finally using the good shit.
Agent, this is Lau. There's a surveillance system in the basement. We need to find out who is responsible for the attack. See if you can recover the tapes.
Y tenemos que descubrir quién es el responsable de este ataque.
Active server detected. Downloading. Running facial recognition analysis. Analysis complete. Javier, Kajika, James, Dragoff, Theo, Parnell, Vivian, Conley. Status, Rogue. Analysis complete. Aaron Keener. Status, Rogue. Contaminated area.
After Coney Island, we knew Keener was working on some kind of virus, but I didn't think he could weaponize it this fast. We should have prepared for this.
Lau, the medics have arrived. They're extracting the survivors.
Meet me at the Haven settlement. I'll send you the coordinates. We have a lot to talk about.
Time to make these fucking things. What's up?
survivors have been extracted. City Hall is clear. Let's regroup in the park and go to Haven. We got incoming. I need you up here.
Exiting contaminated area.
Nice to see you in one piece. Agent Lau sent us Haven's coordinates. Let's go.
Y ahí descubrimos nuestro nuevo asentamiento en el área de Nueva York. Sí, vamos a abrirnos camino. Aquí tenemos, aquí empieza nuestra misión. Tenemos que llegar a nuestra base. Y como podemos ver, el mapa está dividido en 4 partes diferentes. Pudimos ver que vamos a tener que defendernos de 4 personas diferentes, cada uno responsable por su área. Y pues vámonos a nuestro asentamiento. Zona descontaminada sur de Manhattan.
It's strange being here, where it all started. I guess you build up a picture in your mind. You assume it had to be a perfect storm for everything to go so wrong. But the more you look at it, the more you realize this could have happened anywhere. Amherst just chose New York.
Tenemos que hacernos de recursos.
Careful, Agent. Looks like there's trouble up ahead. Get to cover. Aim for their fuel tanks. That should slow them down. We've got to keep moving. I heard some pretty messed up things about the cleaners back in D.C. They seem to think the only way to save this city is to burn everything that could be contaminated. It's hard to believe they were regular people before the outbreak.
Get to Haven as soon as you can. Just don't expect a warm welcome. The guy in charge, Paul Rhodes, isn't happy to see me.
Encontrarse con Faye Rhodes. A ver. Y llegamos a nuestro
Get back!
ayuntamiento.
We're here to speak with Rhodes.
You're not welcome here. We've taken in enough agents. It never ends well for us.
Nos están rechazando. Dicen que ya acogieron muchos
Let him
agentes de
in.
The Division.
Rhodes wants to hear what they have to say.
Y nada bueno ha salido de esto. Pero
Fine.
al parecer cambiaron de opinión. Bueno.
Welcome to Haven. This settlement was founded a few months back by some ex-JTF and civilian volunteers. They're calling themselves the Peacekeepers. It's the safest place in Lower Manhattan. They've got security, food, supplies, you name it. The fact that they're still going and haven't been run over by the Rikers or the Cleaners is pretty impressive. But they're not very fond of the division, which is why we need to convince them to help us while we go after Keener. Come see me in Rhodes' office. He's not my biggest fan. Too much history there. Hopefully we can convince him to let us stay.
You go ahead. I'll check in on the survivors.
Ok, voy a revisar los sobrevivientes y tú sigue adelante.
Fuck that! The division had its chance.
We need somewhere to regroup.
Find somewhere else.
How do you know Haven isn't Keener's next target?
Are you kidding me? You'll make us a target.
We can keep you safe.
Of course you can. Just like Hell's Kitchen. I'm not gonna fall for that shit again.
We're fighting the same fight here.
You know what? Our situation's a fuck-ton better than it ever was back in Midtown. These people feel safe.
You're right. The situation feels better for you now. But feeling safe doesn't mean you are safe.
It's getting pretty rough out there, Paul. But it's your decision.
Do what you need to take care of Keener. And then I want you out. All of you.
Keener is our main target, but right now, his whereabouts are unknown.
That bastard's hiding somewhere in the city, planning his next move.
Based on the footage you found in City Hall, we've managed to get leads on the other 4 rogue agents.
Theo Parnell, tech specialist and conspiracy theorist.
His whereabouts are unknown, but we think he is linked to the surveillance drones we've been tracking around the city. One was recently shot down in Civic Center. We need you to recover the drone. You might be able to find him from the metadata.
Vivian Conley, explosives expert and a high-ranking leader for the Cleaners.
We've been getting reports of increasingly aggressive Cleaner attacks in 2 bridges. Check in with the local peacekeepers. They've been tracking their movements.
James Dragov, heavy weapons expert, and the acting leader of the Rikers here in Lower Manhattan.
He's holed up in a fortified compound in Wall Street. We've had some agents looking for a chink in his armor for some time now. Check in with the local safe house for more info.
Javier Kajika, tactical operations expert.
He's a ghost, but he leaves a remarkable signature. We've had reports of a number of patrols being ambushed in Battery Park. We're pretty sure it's Kajika. Best bet would be to follow his trail and see where it leads. There's no time to waste. Going after any of these targets will bring us closer to Keener.
In the meantime, we'll do what we can from Haven to support you. Good luck, Agent.
Muy bien, y aquí llegamos. A conocer 4. El mapa está cubierto de niebla de guerra, por lo que no están disponibles las indicaciones por GPS. Las pistas de la cacería de Keener se representan como áreas de investigación a las que puedes desplazarte colocando un punto de ruta. Y podemos fijar un punto de ruta a cualquiera de las 4 partes de la ciudad. Ya no vamos a tener una guía, vamos a tener que ir descubriendo callejón por callejón. A cualquiera de las partes. A ver, Brooklyn Bridge. Bueno, vamos a salir de acá por lo pronto. Ok. Centro Cívico, 2 puentes. Distrito Financiero y Battery Park. Entonces, nuestro objetivo para llegar a nuestro objetivo más bien tenemos que liberar esas 4 regiones del mapa. ¿Sale? Ver cacería, fuera del límite. Vamos a ir descubriendo. Por lo pronto pues terminamos nuestro capítulo 18. Bienvenidos en nuestra expansión. Y vámonos a darle por adelante. En el próximo capítulo vamos a elegir por cuál región nos decidimos y qué es lo que tenemos que hacer. ¿Sale? Muchas gracias a todos y saludos.